Yo, what's going on? It's Friday, Detroit Youth Sports Talk. We is in the building.
We back up in here.
We back in the building. We in here. I want to just start off a little bit on a personal note. I lost the East Side Tigers / Motor City Wolverines. We lost, and the Denby. He went to Denby too. So we lost a great kid. Lost him way too soon. Deshaun Bigfoot. I just want to give a moment of silence for the respect for his mother, family, friends, anybody that knew him. They knew what type of kid he was. They knew the potential he had and everything like that. So I just want to give a quick moment of silence just before we start to show up and just respect for the loss of him. All right. We
Hey,
in the
rest in
building.
peace. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Bigfoot, my baby. Love you, bro.
Man, everybody doing on this Good Friday. Like we do every week, man. We need everybody in here. Everybody hit the share button for me. Drop them teams. Drop them colors. Let me see who all in this thing, man. We got a special edition, man. You know, this is our second high school one edition for the year, man. And we got some guys in here today, man. Go talk some football, man. We honored today to have we got a state champ in the building, man.
Yes, sir.
You know,
Turn it up, man.
State champ in the building, man.
Lynn, we got to let the high school coaches know as well. We want the hard way.
Oh yeah. You know,
we want to see some of the stuff.
We ain't sent Coach the memo, man, to come in here with a piece of hardware,
we gonna have Coach back in
a
here with us
ring
again.
or something,
No
man.
doubt.
You know,
Absolutely.
You know, but we in here, man. We got Coach Spence from Martin Luther King High School, Martin Luther King High School.
Crusaders.
And then we got my guy D Jack in here, man, from Ferndale High School in the building, man. Coach, we had Coach Corwell on slide too. He couldn't make it, man. He a busy man. I know how these high school head coaches, these big programs are, man.
Definitely.
But you know, we'll get Coach Crow on here another time, man.
No doubt.
But we here, man. How y'all doing today on this Good Friday, fellas?
I'm good, man. Thanks for having us.
No doubt.
Man, we appreciate y'all for
Appreciate
coming,
you.
man.
Yeah.
No, I
sure.
appreciate y'all for the invite.
No doubt.
So let's talk about it a little bit, man. This high school is football season is amongst us. You know, we doing all the conditioning and 7-on-7s and stuff like that, getting ready. What's the mindset for both of y'all, you know, in this stage of the football season, you know, with your preparation and everything like that?
Man, right now just conditioning, trying to get as strong as we can get, making sure all our guys are eligible academically. And that's really the main thing right now, man. Just get stronger. We got 7-on-7 going, so making sure we can learn that playbook when we get that going and get ready for camp in August. That's the main goal.
No doubt.
Same thing what Coach Spence said, just, you know, championship mentality, making sure all our players are eligible, getting them bigger, stronger, and faster, and just going after this league championship and trying to chase down the state championship. You know, I'm trying to get my first one.
There it is.
Yeah, man. And so I kind of fast forward, man. I forgot to, you know, firstly let you guys introduce yourselves. So, you know, we start with you, Coach Spence, you know, kind of tell everybody who you are and, you know, a little bit of your history.
Yep, so Coach Spence, man, my name is Tyrone Spencer. They call me Coach Spence. East Sider, man. Grew up on the East Side. I went to King High School. Like my mom, my uncles and aunties, they went to King. Graduated from there and, man, just fell in love with coaching when I was at Wayne State. I went to JUCO first. I didn't, you know, go to a 4-year school at first. I went to JUCO, went the rough route, and landed at Wayne State. Played there. When I was done, I got into coaching. And once I got into coaching, I actually started at a youth league. It was like not a little league, but it was kind of like a rec center. I was doing flag. I was doing flag football, girls and everything. Fell in love with it. Then I went over to Ferndale. Coach Jackson, Coach Jackson when he was on JV, and man, and just stuff just kept going, man. God just kept blessing me, and I got the position at King, so it's been on the up since then.
No doubt.
Oh, so y'all got history, man.
Yeah, that's my guy on the other side of the table right there. But yeah, no, I'm Coach Don, assistant head coach at Ferndale High School, former head coach Detroit Osborne. You know, man, I just fell in love with the game of football. I'm a West Sider from West 8 Mile. Grew up on 8 Mile. Football changed my life. So, you know, man, it's everything. When I had the hard route as well, when junior college, was fortunate enough to be a junior college All-American, get a full ride scholarship to Morgan State. You know, even took it to the professional levels. Was blessed to be in the Baltimore Ravens rookie mini camp, AFL, Washington Baylor, and the Green Bay Blizzard. So, you know, after all in all, my pro career, I came back, got immediately into coaching, you know, and, you know, football in my life. So it changed my life. So changed
That's
these
what's
kids'
up.
lives.
Sure.
I mean, that's the great thing about the sport, man. It you know, it changes lives, man. You know, it definitely, you know, I like to tell the kids, man, all the time, like, you know, it's good to, you know, aspire to go to like the NFL and stuff like that, but the bigger picture is getting that college education, man.
Definitely.
And it's like, you know, this game takes a lot of kids to college that probably wouldn't have been able to go to college without the sport of football, man. So, you know, y'all are testaments to it right here. Just, you know, change y'all lives, took y'all to heights and stuff, to places you probably never
been
expected to go.
Facts.
Yeah, it is.
That's a fact right there, man. I was blessed enough to get 3 degrees off the game. You know, I ain't take it as far as I wanted to take it, but you know what I'm saying? Just like you said, Coach, you know, it changed lives, take me places I never probably would have been. And I'm just trying to show the kids in Detroit the same thing. So, you know.
No doubt.
And y'all both doing big things, man. So, you know, starting off, of course, like I said earlier, man, state champion in the building, you know, multi-state champion, you know,
Yeah.
in the building, man. Like,
Put some
you
claps
know,
on that.
how has it been, like,
Yes,
you know,
sir.
especially coming in, you know, with such a tradition and legacy, you know, at King and taking over that program and being able to continue that and, you know, put your stamp on it. Like,
Yeah.
what were some of the things that it took for you to do that?
I'll be honest, man. Like, really, I prayed a lot that first year. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was difficult because we had a coach pass away, and so that drama right there in itself. You know, the kids were just like, hey, it's not gonna be the same. You know, it's gonna be different.
Yeah.
And man, we had some really good captains, and Ambry Thomas and Cepeda Phillips, and those guys, man. It was because of them that I was actually able to capture that team. You know, they believed in me because I was the DC,
Right.
and they were like, I remember one day we were conditioning, and Ambry was like, I kind of like, we did like 4 gashers, that was it. And Bree looked at me like with his hands crossed, like, no, coach, don't feel sorry for us. And when he said that just like, everybody was like, yeah, coach, like, don't feel sorry for us.
Right.
And I was like, bet. Blew the whistle. We did like 12 of them.
Let's go.
They brought it in, you know what I'm saying? We got a breakdown, and then I knew right there, like, all right, I got them, you know what I'm saying? So it was prayer, relationship building, all of that, and just trying to block out the noise. Because, you know, I wasn't the best player in the PSL or nothing like that. Nobody knew who I was.
Right.
I was just a guy who grinded, loved football, you know what I mean? And just learned from Coach Harville before he passed away. And, you know, and then you just seeing the fruit of it right now. That's all.
Okay.
Man, a lot of fruit, man. A lot of fruit is coming off that tree, man.
Yeah.
Over there at King, man. What about you, DJ?
Man, just trying to build the culture, you know, like my guy Spence over there. So, you know, just building Ferndale up to have that status of Detroit King, in which, you know, we gonna attain it, you know, but it take time, you know, like nothing built overnight. You know, this is my first year back over at Ferndale. I was over at Detroit Osborne. I was blessed and fortunate enough to get a head job at a young age, you know, just to get in the game and really learn, you know. So, you know, I was over at Osborne thinking that I'm going to build that culture up and win state titles over there. And, hey, here now I'm over here at Ferndale. So just building the culture up. So I'm just grounded right now and just about to build that all up. You know, got some good guys coming in, got some other guys transferring in. So, you know, we going to get after it and we going to go get it. You know, just continue to build it up till I get to that status and continue to taste these championships.
Man,
That's what it is.
the way you working out here, man, you know, it's just a matter of time, man. Like, you know, D-Jack, man, if y'all know, man, he out here putting in a lot of work, man. I'd have been to a 7-on-7 tournament and watched this guy coach almost every level, like from the 10U kids all the way up to high school, man.
Putting that work
and it's
in.
like, you know, it's you know, it's definitely you definitely in the contention of being, you know, one of the hardest working guys out here doing this thing right now in football from youth to high school.
Yeah.
Man, it's my life. Like it's literally my life. It's all I do. You know, I had to make a lot of sacrifices. Like, you know, I was used to going out, you know, having fun with my friends, and you know, doing this, doing that. I don't even got the time no more. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a full-time football, just like Coach just said. Man, I'm coach 10U all the way up to high school. You know what I'm saying? I'm coaching 6 teams in the tournament. You know, so you know, bound to get those guys over. You know what I'm saying, to my program and make it happen. And those guys are players, man. You know what I'm saying? Especially like my youth guys. You know, when these 6th graders get into high school, you know, that's when that shift is gonna change. You know, where you know, remember when Belleville was new and it was hot and it was fresh and it was ready. That's how Ferndale gonna be in a minute. You know what I'm saying? So just gotta wait my turn. You know what I'm saying? And just keep grinding away until then. So you know, we coming.
There it is.
Yeah, man.
Put it on the floor.
Definitely feel that. Dre, you got some?
Yeah, man. I just wanted to ask Coach Spence. I know Dante Moore being one of the top quarterbacks in the nation. How is it like coaching him? You know, like I said, coming to a senior citizen, and I know you wanted to get him in the best position. We're heading on to the next level. So how is that as, you know, coaching him and stuff?
Man, it's great coaching Dante because he's a great kid.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? And like he makes it easy. He works hard on his own. You know, one day I'm just coming up to the football field. He running laps. I'm like, "What you doing?" He like, "Coach, I'm a little too big. He done ran 15 laps by himself." So he's just like a great kid to be around, man. He cares about you as a person, asks about your family, you know, what you doing.
No doubt.
So you just love coaching him. But he's a competitor too, fierce competitor. You know, he knows when to go off, when not to go off on the guys. And so, like, just love coaching him, man, being around the kid. And, you know, he's my first sophomore captain. Never had nobody that young to be a captain.
Man, shout out to Dante.
Yeah, his maturity, man, is just off the charts. And, you know, he knows when to get his guys together, and he knows how to lead, and he knows how to – and he leads from building relationships and serving others, and he goes from there, and he just takes it to another level. So
yeah, man. Shout out to Dante, man. Dante Moore, man. We expect a big season, huge season from him this year, man.
Senior season.
And you know, winning last year, being the number 1 player in the state, he won the Mr. Football Award.
Yeah.
Well, as a junior, so you know, coming back, you know, senior season.
Yeah.
I know it's gonna be a lot of eyes, like. Do you, being that king, being the head coach, would you say is like pressure sometimes on you with, you know, with the expectations of always winning? Because that's kind of that's what it is. Like y'all to build the culture. It's like win or bust over there.
I mean, I could see it. I think that I think it's not because I just don't dwell on it. You know, I really just focus on where we are. And so, for example, last year we was at this 7-on-7 that we're about to have this week. And West Bloomfield threw like 12 touchdowns on our secondary, right? And everybody probably was, King ain't about to be nothing, you know? And I didn't care. We was trying to find out who can play. You know, I wasn't trying to win the tournament. I'm trying to say, can you play? Can you play? Can you play?
Yeah.
And so then we figured it out. And those guys, those kids, they were young. They kept going. They got better. Then all of a sudden, they were making plays. And now, like, that secondary is off the hook now. Like, they going to be something to reckon with, so a force to be reckoned with. So it's just, you know, I just really focus on the journey. And I know every year, like, we climbing a mountain.
Yeah.
Like, so I ain't looking at the end yet. I'm just like, hey, let's keep getting better. Let's keep getting better. And as long as you take that approach, you know, you don't have to really worry about it. Now, I will tell you, the haters keep me going, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, you hear the hate, you know what I'm saying? And I just let it fuel me and just be like, I'm going to keep working hard. I'm going to shut up, not say much, you know, and just keep working. So, you know, you got to thank God for all that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, definitely, like, them guys over there, 3,200, they tight. Like, you know, I coached at Michigan Elite, and I would see, like, a gang of them together. Like, it's a big group of King kids. It's like, and they just all getting work. Like, all want to get better.
No doubt.
They was constantly competing against each other and other guys. You know, we had Corey on the team, you know, big time DB, man. And it's like, you know, I can tell, like, that's part of the culture over there. It's like, go get work. They not just satisfied with the winning that they doing over there. They want to get better and continue winning.
Yep.
And you can tell from the guys, they get after it.
Yeah.
They get after it.
They get work.
So what you think you have to do, D-Jack, to kind of like you said, talked on earlier, like to kind of build that type of culture over here at Ferndale?
Man, just keep doing what I'm doing and pushing forward. You know, it's like I got the guys. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, you know, you just got to keep pushing forward. I got the guys. I just need to seal the deal on these guys, keep pushing forward, and keep doing what I'm doing. Keep building the resources around myself that these kids can benefit from. You know, it's a lot of resources going on in Ferndale right now. You know, I'm the director of Parks and Recs over there, so, you know, we just got a grant. Got $1 million grant, you know. So we
Shout out to that.
Shout out to that.
Yeah, so we about
That's
to
big.
Yeah, that's
Big.
big, man.
Yeah,
We about to renovate the recreation center, you know what I'm saying?
That's
We gonna have top of the line financial literacy classes for the kids. We going bigger
There
and
it
better
is.
than academic.
Speak on that, man. That's good business right there, man.
Yeah, so just getting those kids, you know what I'm saying, and all the programs that we gonna offer. We're gonna offer a lot of programs. You know, Ferndale's doing a lot of big things over there. Just got a $3 million new weight room, indoor weight room. You know, it's huge. Got an indoor film room. We getting a new turf football field. You know, it's just a college field. You know what I'm saying. So just bringing Ferndale in the realm. To everyone who doesn't really know too much about Ferndale, because Ferndale hasn't really been in the forefront of schools or haven't really been out there in the public to all these teams, to the Rams, to the Buckeyes, you know. And when we start getting these type of kids into Ferndale, that's when we gonna change the culture, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I want to elaborate on it. Go ahead, Lynn.
That's the thing. Like, y'all in a great spot. Like, y'all
Right, for real.
like a real hidden gem over there. Like, to be right there, you know, you got us over there. You know, the Cougars been over there a long time. You know, you got the DC Lions around the corner. You know, it's a lot of teams,
A lot of talent.
around in that area, you know, that you can, you know, talk to try to get to come over there. And, you know, it's a different type of environment that some of the kids can get into and still not have to go so far away from home. So, you know, Ferndale, man, Ferndale got a lot of good things going for him. I think it might have took a D-Jack to be over there to kind of, you know what I'm saying, to get that thing going.
Get it going, man. I call it the University of Ferndale, you know, man. You know, wish I could offer these kids scholarships, but we can offer a little bit more, you know what I'm saying, the resources and the tools that they need to be great, you know what I'm saying. We got a great staff, you know what I'm saying, to mentor these kids and things like that, and the great programs to go with it. So, you know, I call that the University of Ferndale. So, you know, any kid out there that's looking for that. I'm actually looking for kids right now, like 8th grade, I don't care. You want to play, come play.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can get varsity time right now. You know what I'm saying? We're going to build around you, them incoming freshmen. Look forward to being in the state championship your senior year. You know what I'm saying? Come get that experience now early. We're going to get you in school. You're going to see these college campuses. You're going to get these programs. You're going to be financial literate. You're going to learn about credit. You're going to have tutors in every subject, you know, and we just got the great resources around these kids that these kids need, you know, and just being in a diverse setting, it just gets you so much ready for life and so much ready for college, because Ferndale is almost a college field, and that's the reason that I came back, you know, because of the resources that I can offer to the kids. I stepped down from a head coaching job to be an assistant head coach because of the resources that is offered to these kids.
Okay. I'm going to get to say something, but let's get the caller real quick. Caller, what's going on?
Hey, what's going on? This Big Los again, man.
Big Los,
You know
what up,
what
though?
time it is.
My God.
Hey, look, that's family, man. That's literally a sandbox brother. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
No doubt.
Hey, around the corner, I done seen him. A lot of people don't even know. I done seen him get it from the mud on all levels.
It is.
You know, wrestling, football, and all that, but he done cranked it up a notch, stepping in and taking over in the community as a real king should. You feel me?
No doubt.
No, that's
Like
what's
y'all
up, man.
said, they're in a prime spot out there in Ferndale, you know. So get them kids out there. When y'all dealing with him, y'all dealing with the best for sure. Y'all baby's gonna be in great hands, no matter what level they on, high school or on the way down, you know. So it's definitely something to check into, you know.
Yes, sir.
My guy Loso, man, appreciate that,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
We go way
Hey, look,
back,
tell
man.
them I ain't cutting up on Coach Sunday this weekend. We gonna see them guys.
Yeah.
But you know, it's still a little love, you feel me? But definitely had to show love to my real hood, brother. You feel me?
No doubt.
I
for sure, man.
appreciate you calling in.
Appreciate that, Loso.
Oh yeah, always, man, always.
100.
Well, cool. Go ahead,
No,
bro.
I was just gonna get into it because I think they touched it a little bit as far as the recruiting, but I think you were saying how to keep a successful high school going. Like, how do you guys, use the youth? I mean, because we got youth, very talented youth kids out here, youth organizations where all these kids coming from different places. So how's y'all using that to your advantage to get these kids to come to y'all schools?
Man, you want to go Spence, man? Because I go all day on this subject right here, man.
Like for me, man, it's like, so we were just talking outside too a little bit about this, but for me, when I was like a DC, I was out a lot. You know, when I was a defensive coordinator, I was out a lot, going to all the fields, all that. And then when I became a head coach, it changed because I'm involved with the whole program now. I kind of got to stay over, and you look for somebody who can actually replace you and do the things that you were doing. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And then when I looked at it, I just had to take a step back and kind of restructure some things, make time to get out there a little bit more, and be vigilant out there because the names change. The programs don't, but the names change.
No
so
doubt.
you want to get out there a little bit more. But it's everything, man. It's so many programs that that's doing a great job, man. And how it's evolving now. I don't care what league you're in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just think everybody's doing a great job.
no doubt.
Trying to put the kids first.
Yes,
You know
sir.
what I mean?
Yes, sir.
And it's been awesome, man, building those relationships with people and then when you guys see your players have success and go on to school and say, hey, I coached that guy, you know what I mean? And that kid's out there, I mean, everybody know the Sauce Gardner story, you know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
And being able to that kid, I remember moving that kid from receiver to corner,
Yeah.
And seeing him grind it out and be a first round pick was amazing, man. And he was a kid that everybody wasn't trying to get. He was just a kid that I was recruiting Spartans, and he was like, I want to come to him. Like, all right, you coming. You know what I'm saying? And then we just did it. So, man, this is just, man, it starts with you guys, man. You guys are really, it's pure at the high school level, but it's so pure at the youth level.
No
You know
doubt.
what I'm saying? So
No
shout
doubt.
out to y'all, man. You know what I'm
no
saying?
doubt. No doubt. Appreciate
for doing
that,
that and open y'all doors for people like us to get those kids and do right. For me, I want the best kids in Detroit to stay in Detroit, what I'm saying, to be in Detroit, just because that's where I'm at. And I want to show everybody, hey, we got good products in Detroit. And your kid can graduate from a school and be like, hey, I'm from Detroit, I'm a product. It ain't got to say, Ypsilanti or, you know what I'm saying, something. It can say Detroit still, And so, we want to do that as much as we can. And so, hopefully we are doing that by, sending these guys to school, have success.
Yeah.
And like I said, like Don said, man, shoot, we want your kids. You know what I mean?
said, 'cause
Bring them kids to us.
We kind of liberate, like I said, I kind of threw some kids out there. I'm going to shout them out at the end. I ain't going to put their name out there right now. But, seeing the kids go and get this free education, because when I was coaching, I'm never too far away from coaching, but when I was coaching, that was just my number. And these kids was TJ. These kids was 7 and 8. And I was telling them at that age, like, hey, you got to get to it. You can get left behind, but, just seeing great coaches like yourselves, man, being able to, keep a school system going and, like I said, King itself, Ferndale, like I said, that's big. You know what I'm saying? Ferndale for real, like, King gonna do. I mean, but Ferndale for me, that's to hear good things like that from Ferndale, bro. That's just big, man. So shout out to you for that, bro.
Man, appreciate that. Shout out to you for doing what you're doing. But yeah, just what Spence said, man. He said you want to keep the kids in Detroit.
Yeah.
I do want the best. I want the best kids to stay in Detroit and go to Detroit King. But I want half of them to come to Ferndale too. All right, we can starve everybody else, but that's my guy, that's my brother right there. We've been rocking for years. You know what I'm saying? I want him to be successful. He already successful. You know what I'm saying? Borderline the GOAT of the coaching, man. He got multiple championships. And he gonna go get more. But. Man, just what you saying, just getting into that youth realm, and I've been in that youth realm a lot lately, you know what I'm saying, with my movement. I got the Dream Team,
Shout out to the Dream Team.
Shout out to the Dream Team. What up, though?
Man, shout out Dream Team, shout out all those guys, man, y'all put in a lot of work, much love, y'all know how we rocking, but just getting out there, man, I done took these youth kids to over 50 campuses,
Let's get this caller in. Let's see what they got.
I think I know who this is. Caller, what up? Bobby. That's all he want to do, man. He just
call
come over
in
here and
once
say,
a week.
I had the phone up, man. This is what we do in the
So
Little League world.
how do y'all think, like, you know, the culture of, you know, Detroit football or Metro Detroit football has changed, you know, over the years? You know, it's funny, like, even with just specifically like 7-on-7, for instance. You know, it was a couple years ago, even in the youth level, like 7-on-7, people was like, why are you doing 7-on-7? Why are y'all, you know,
I don't know why they
10-year-olds trying to throw the ball? But now it's like 7-on-7 is a way of life now.
No doubt.
And,
No doubt.
you know, you got more guys playing football damn near all year now. So how do y'all think the culture of football has changed in the city, Metro Detroit area, and how is that, you know, affecting y'all on the high school level?
I just want to say, you know, shout out to these parents, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to these coaches, you know, shout out to y'all, you know, shout out to everybody that's putting in his work because the game has changed. You know, these kids are doing stuff that, you know, I was a guy that came up and grew up in Detroit Powell, and I played with the best of the best and was considered one of the best, you know. But these kids coming up now are man, they way better.
They're on another level.
They on another level, you
For
know what I'm
sure.
saying? And I hate when coaches say, why are we doing 7-on-7?
Yeah.
Listen, man, you're going to get lost in the sauce if you're not doing it, all right? You're going to
Lost in the sauce.
you're going to get lost in the sauce,
No
man,
doubt.
and you're not going to be able to keep up. So, you know, I just want to give a special shout out to these parents, these coaches, y'all, for putting in this extra work because
Definitely.
the culture has shifted.
Yeah.
Detroit is going to produce a lot of NFL talent in the future, way more than in the past. You know, all these guys, you know, have NFL talent. So I just wanted to say that.
Yeah,
Well,
for
shout
sure.
out. Let me get a quick shout out for the people that sent the star. Casey Smith with the 50. Mr. Haley, well, I think he sent 200. Miss Freeman, she said, it's used to be pure on the youth level. The adults was ruining it, and I was so happy to get to high school. So
I think we at our height in football in Detroit. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you see the guys going to the league, you see the success, you see the schools coming in here recruiting. I mean, I think we at the height of it, and I think it's just gonna continue to get better.
yeah,
Definitely.
The main thing is the information.
yeah,
So back in the day, when the coaches back in the day, like Drake and all them, Reynolds, all those guys back in the
Yeah.
day,
Shout out to
it was
Reynolds.
limit to information.
Yeah.
You know, that you only got going to these camps and stuff. But now we can get it. We got videos. You can go talk to a coach down the street. He gonna talk
Yeah.
to you. You know, before everybody kept everything close.
Yeah, right.
And
Yeah.
so because of that, now we able to like really get on a level playing field and really do our thing.
No
you know,
doubt.
that's been big. But I think 7-on-7 is great. You know, I look at, and it really changed. What really changed in Michigan was when you had Michigan Elite, Sound Mind, Sound Body, all these 7-on-7 guys, and they started to do this year-round, you know, training and
Yeah.
development. That changed the game for football in Detroit and in Michigan. And now you see other people coming in, you know, Hidden, I think it's Hidden Gems. It's like a bunch of legacy.
Shout out to Rail,
like,
man.
Like everybody is coming in now, and hey, man, it's good. And I think the way we're doing it in Michigan is good. Like, we still got guys running track in high school.
No
like
doubt.
they not stopping playing
No doubt.
basketball. It's
Yeah.
not like 7-on-7 is just taking over everything.
right.
We're doing 7-on-7. We're still hooping. We still running track.
Yeah.
So as long as we keep it like that, I love it.
It's consistent
let's
work.
do it. Yeah.
Consistent work. Shout out to everybody sending the stars. Derek Blood.
Hey, drop the number for him. Drop the number for him.
Jim Jones with the Old Town 11U 175 star. Got the Indy Firehawks in here. Shout out to them.
And I want to give a big shout out to Curtis Blackwell. You know, man, a big shout out to Curtis Blackwell
doubt. Shout out
because
to him.
the reason that the game is changing is because of this man. You know, he set the standard. You know, Sound Mind, Sound Body really set the standard when he first started. I don't know when he first started, but
It was like 04 or something
04.
like that.
But I remember when I was in high school, you know what I'm saying? He took Desmond King, Jordan Lewis, all these
I
guys
think
that was in
like
NFL.
that was like the first group, I want to say.
That
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, and that changed the game, and that set the standard. And everybody, I mean, you know what I'm saying. Once he did what he did, everybody, you know what I'm saying. It's no reason to recreate the wheel when he's showing you the blueprint to success.
doubt.
And I think that's what changed the game for all these little kids to be so successful, and even creating the Sound Mind, Sound Body League and the Sound Mind, Sound Body youth team. And shout out to those guys. You know, that was the number 1 10U in the country and number 1 in the 12U country last year. You know, we went around across the country and caused havoc. But Miami, DEF CON.
we seen it.
Yeah, like-
guys was out there dancing, doing all
Yeah.
their little dance.
Man,
moves
shout
and
out-
going
stuff.
crazy.
Man, shout out to them boys. Them
No
boys
doubt,
really
no
play.
doubt.
You know,
I mean, definitely, like, you know, I'm excited about the the Sound Man Somebody Youth League this year, the Youth Association League, and we just had last week had the 7-on-7 showcase. It was like off the chains. Like,
Definitely, I seen it
off the
out of
chain.
town.
Look at the caller. Look at the caller in.
The caller in. Caller, what up, though?
What's going on?
What's the deal? Who you talking to?
This is Big Von.
What up, Vaughn?
What's up, though?
What's going on? Only coaches that's complaining about 7-on-7 is the ones that can't coach.
There you go.
I mean, he just gonna put it on the floor.
That might be a fact, though. That
Clint
might
Custom,
be
what
a
up?
fact.
He putting it on the floor.
Yeah,
So
you're the
you-
only ones that's complaining. They crying when they to the fans come out. You can't do nothing to 7-on-7. You can't coach.
There it is.
Got to play in space.
How hard is it to stop somebody from throwing the ball? To teach the kids to watch the quarterback. They can't run.
It's all passing, so they, you know what I'm saying? They
it
only
on
got to
the floor there,
focus
coach.
on one part of football is just the passing.
Yes,
They
sir.
can't stop. They can't coach. You can't coach the pass game. You damn sure can't coach the run game.
Yeah,
He put it on the floor then.
It's a lot of truth to that. It's a lot of truth to that, Vaughn. I think. What you think, Coach?
I mean, on our level, we just look at it like, at the end of the day, we trying to get practice for a certain, you know what I'm saying? So we gotta, in high school, you gotta stop the pass, third down, third and long. So that's what we're doing. So shoot, same thing. If I'm a youth coach, I'm trying to stop, you know what I'm saying, learn how to stop third and long. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm trying to do. So just do that. That's all you're trying to do. Don't get caught up in trying to win everything though, but just get
Yeah.
caught up in trying to
Right.
like critique your defense and
No
make
doubt.
it right.
No doubt.
So
Yeah, and that's true about that because that's all it is. It's about the kids. Once you take it out the kids' hands and you try to make it about your ego, that's when you start to get your ass beat.
Yeah.
Talk about it, my brother. Appreciate
Hey,
you.
appreciate you calling in, Vaughn.
Appreciate you, Vaughn.
Them bullies over there. Can't wait to see them bullies over there.
Yeah,
Them
we ready to see
big
them
Jacks.
bullies in the past, man.
Hold on. Before y'all get me off the phone, we beating the fuck out the Popeye.
Uh-oh.
The Popeye.
Okay.
Yeah, I see y'all been going that
Jack.
last couple days, man. Golly.
We taking radio to Pound Town.
I appreciate you, bro.
Appreciate you, my guy. My baby Keish
Hey,
with the 100 stars.
them
Appreciate
Jags,
you, Keish.
man. They ready for. They got. I think it's August 5th. I
Yeah,
believe
August
it
5th,
is.
man, on a Friday,
Jaguars.
man. That's on a Friday,
DB.
man. I don't know, Lynn.
You
We
know,
might have to step
friendship
out for that one,
game.
bro.
Yeah, man.
We might have to step out.
I'm gonna have to be there, man, to see that one.
Yeah, no
That's gonna
doubt.
be a good one for sure.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But yeah, man, like so DJ, talk a little bit about the showcase coming up this week, man.
Oh no, man! Shout out to Blackwell, put on another classic. Man. So we got Ferndale in there. We in the okay pool. Wanted to be in the better pool, but we got to earn our stripes there, and it's respectful. You know what I'm saying? Blackwell gonna give you what you deserve. And that's just the game. So we got Battle Creek. Who else? We got Southeastern and Hamtramck. Shout out to my boy Coach Rail, first time head coach over at Hamtramck.
Okay.
So yep, we got them over there in the showcase. And we coming out.
We're going to take this caller real quick because
They wanna talk to the coaches,
coaches
man.
real quick.
Caller, what up, though?
Yo,
What we got?
this Rod on my boys at Ferndale gonna do something crazy this year. I ain't gonna lie.
There we go.
Talk about it.
So y'all going crazy?
Yeah, we going crazy Wednesday.
My boys at Ferndale going crazy, man. I want y'all to watch my boys Tamar Miller, Bakari Smith, and Dimitri Foster. My boys going crazy, no cap.
All right.
Okay, we gonna be looking out
We
for
on the
them
lookout
boys.
for him.
We going
Appreciate
up.
you calling
Appreciate
in.
the call, bro.
Huh?
Caller, what's up, though?
What up, though? This Twan.
yeah, what up,
Twan,
Twan?
what up, though? My boy.
My guy.
My guy.
You already know what time it is.
I already know it's a 3,200 thing. I ain't got to ask this guy. This is one of the guys you don't got to ask what's going on. So talk to us.
No. You know what? It's always a blessing, but you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, fellas, I'm not even going to lie. I just tapped in. I ain't hear none of y'all said, but I'm repping 3,200. I don't know everybody.
that's what I just said. I already told you what it was.
Hey, and I'm going to say it again, and I'm talking to these parents and these kids that's out here that need to make a critical decision for the rest of their life. Like, and when I say that, like, don't take that lightly. Like, I feel like a lot of parents take the decision of what little league little league team they gonna go to more seriously than they do this high school thing.
Yeah.
So that's all I want to say. Again, I'm gonna say it one more time: 3,200 East Lafayette. and as well as Smarter Not Harder Party Rentals, and I got the biggest bounce house in the city.
Talk about it.
He got the biggest bounce house in
He
the
ain't
city.
lying.
for sure,
He
man.
ain't lying.
That thing about a block long, man.
Yeah. The cover of a football field.
Hey,
We
shout out to my guy
And there's
Twan.
more stuff coming. It's more stuff coming. It's more blessings, man. But hey, blessings to everybody. All these kids listening. Stay healthy. Stay safe. Stop smoking these breezes. I'm getting tired of seeing that crap. Hey, and it's all love. Again, 3,200.
Hey Twan, before you go, man, how nephew do today at the camp, man?
He said he did well, you know what I'm saying? So it's always a blessing, man, just to be able to compete, you know what I'm saying, to be in different environments and, you know what I'm saying, go from there. So we trust in the process, and it's all love, and it's led by that man that's sitting up there with y'all, and we got a great people around that as well. So you already know what time it is, man.
We already know what time it is.
Appreciate
I
it,
might talk the
Twan.
most shit out of anybody on
Oh, we know
anybody.
that. Come
It
on
is
now.
what it is.
My guy.
But I love y'all guys, man.
Love you
Y'all
too,
be
man.
cool.
Appreciate you calling,
you, bro.
Appreciate you. Hey, man, that's one guy right there, boy.
And man, his son is one of the hardest working kids out here, man.
no doubt.
Like the fact that he took to the position of being a kicker.
Yeah, no doubt.
And like the seriousness that he puts in it, man.
No doubt.
Like, you know, that got to be an advantage for y'all to
And
have
that's
a kid
all he
like
want to
that.
do.
Yeah.
Like at first I didn't believe it. I'm like, nah, kicker and what else?
Right,
Like,
right.
running back,
He said,
receiver.
right.
He's like,
Add
no, I just
something
want to
to
kick. Like, all right. And then he done got better, man. The leg done got stronger this year. You know what I'm saying? So we excited about him, things he could do. Because that's just another weapon, man. You know what I'm saying? So especially if you could develop him from the punting part, the kickoff part too, but his place kicking is there. So, you know, that's a weapon there.
There it is.
And big time weapon,
Points.
man. You know, when you can go ahead and go for a 40-yard,
Man,
35-yard
he ready to
field
get in
goal,
there.
man, and get them points,
No
man.
doubt.
You know, when you getting them big gains, like that can be the difference between a win and a loss. Like
doubt
you
about it.
having a kicker and the other team not having one, and you normally
That's a
see
great
that in
point.
like a lot of the suburban teams. You know, they had the kids that play soccer and
Yeah,
stuff.
they
and
already
they
be-
come and kick,
Yep.
and you know
It's just not a comedy thing
yeah,
for to
not
see
in
a
the
kicker
city. Like in the
man.
city,
Come
it's
on,
like
man.
you know, for a kid to really, like you said, he ain't a guy that's like, oh, I'm a running back that can kick.
Right,
Yeah.
Like
right.
he's a
like
kicker.
full
He's a
blown
kicker.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He got
shout
the kicker
out
shoe
to
on.
Gavin Kelly, man, my special teams kicking coach. You know what I
Yes,
mean?
yes.
He played at King. He was a soccer guy, and so he teaches those guys how to kick soccer style. You know, from the side of their foot
Yeah.
instead of just, you know what I'm
that's how he
saying,
used to
kicking with
say.
the front of their foot. So
No doubt.
Shout out to Gav.
Shout out to Dez Bright with the 200 stars. Appreciate you, my G.
Big City said the chance will be in the building, Belleville.
Belleville,
yeah,
what up?
we're gonna have to get Crow on here, man.
Get Chrome on here. I got some
Yeah.
babies. I got some babies out
He was
there
gonna
too.
come
man.
on today,
I got
man.
babies
I
on the
tried to
line.
keep it a seat. A lot of people was asking, like, when they seen me throw the logos up, you know, they
Yeah.
seen the King, they seen Belleville, they see Fur. They like, who coming?
Right.
Who you got coming? I was like, try to keep it a secret. Like,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna let
Yeah.
you know, man. We, you know, so we bringing in some big guns in
Yeah,
here,
we
man.
definitely
Today,
that, man.
But
So-
we get Crow, man. It's always open invitation for Coach.
We
to come
actually,
on here.
we'll actually see them in the 707. We got, I think they changed it, but we got in our bracket is King, Roseville, Belleville, and Southfield A&T. So that'll be
Banger right
that'll
there.
be
Okay, give a
good.
little information where this event gonna be at for the people that don't know. I don't know do they have the information?
Is
with
that,
the game?
Lawrence Tech?
It's gonna be at Lawrence Tech.
First time.
Lawrence Tech, man, high school 707 showcase.
That's this
Wednesday
weekend?
and it's Wednesday and Thursday.
Oh,
Wednesday and
Wednesday, Thursday,
It's
okay.
big, man. Went to it last year. It's huge.
Yeah, I'll be
You
there.
know, it's a great showcase for our kids, man. High school is
Yeah.
ultra competitive.
Yeah.
You know, them kids go out there, man. They go at it. Like, I'm excited to see like some of these matchups, man. Especially, you know, some of these brackets, man. It's tough.
Yeah.
You know, like you mentioned some of the Roseville, y'all, and Southfield.
Just hear them
you know.
names. Just give you.
You got some top
ready.
tier players,
No
man.
doubt.
You got
No
Mari
doubt.
Snowden over there in Roseville, man.
The Marshall kid,
You got
quarterback.
Marshall, you know what I'm saying? Zeke Marshall in
B. Marshall,
Southfield,
yeah,
man.
No doubt.
You know, DJ,
Got my guy
of course.
Rick at West Bloomfield too, man.
Money Modge over at West Bloomfield. Shout
There
out
it
to my
is.
boy
Call
Money
it up
Modge.
though.
Y'all got me, man. It's Bob, man. I had to call.
Yeah, we
so
know
show
who it
some love
is,
to my
Bob,
baby
man. What's going on, my baby?
What's going on? I had to show some love to my baby DJ, man. Appreciate you bringing me on here. My boy on the sound mind, man.
Oh yeah, man.
This 707 year, man. It was a big off season for us, and I gotta appreciate you too, man.
Oh yeah, man. All love, man. We got better.
All that.
All love. We got better and got after it this year, man. We gonna dominate it all.
Ron Brady, man. Shout out to Ron Brady. Man, over there,
we had
dog.
him on early in the year. He had the MVP trophy of one of the 707. So, boy, putting in work for sure.
Oh yeah, my guy gonna be special.
Appreciate you,
Sir,
bro.
man, I just wanted to appreciate it, man. But look, I'm back to my aha.
That's what I'm saying. Cause you sound different. You sound different when you humble, bro. When you on your tip.
Yeah, man.
I only know you when you on your tip, Bobby. You know how we get down, baby. Appreciate
No.
you.
This is the only humble week.
That's what I said.
After this, he back on this thing.
That's what I said. My guy, appreciate you
Hey,
calling
them
in
10
too.
U's, y'all can come out of hiding.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
And see, and coaches always our little league coaches, man.
Yeah.
Our little league coaches, they call in, they go crazy.
They go
man.
crazy. Appreciate you, my
Little league
baby.
I'm
coaches
just
go
saying,
crazy.
I'm just tired of these 10 U's hiding. We're going to start pulling up at fields in a minute, man.
Okay.
All right, it's that time, man.
There it is.
That's
Appreciate
how it's scrimmages.
Appreciate you, my baby.
Inbox is open, man. Hit
You
us
already
up,
know
man.
that.
Hey, appreciate you. Hey, shout out to Sonny, man. Sonny, he took his 8U
Yeah,
Packers
man.
team
Yeah.
out of town. I think
No
they
doubt.
down in Kentucky.
No doubt.
They won the game today,
They won.
man.
Shout out to my guy,
Shout out
Sonny,
to my
man.
guy,
Bring it
Sonny,
home, baby.
man. He out there. He,
Warriors in the
That's the
building.
great thing about this year. You got a lot of youth teams doing
Yeah.
a lot of traveling and
Yes,
stuff.
sir.
Getting these kids great experiences. Like it's invaluable, man. Because it prepares them for when they go to high school and when they go to college. You go to a King and play a big time game, and you go travel
Yep.
because y'all rolling up on everybody nowadays.
Yeah. Pull up game. Like,
You
what
got,
up?
you got big games from teams out of the town that want to play y'all. Do y'all play somebody out of town this year?
Yeah, this year we go to Indiana. We play Warren Central, and then we go to Moeller again. Moeller came to us last year. We go to Moeller. It's gonna be a tough one. They're gonna be good again.
So, asking that, and it's kind of for both of y'all, like prepping for games like that.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How do you prep? Because obviously it's a football game regardless, but being the fact that you playing out of state, how do y'all get your kids ready for that type of environment? Because like I said, these kids obviously gonna know who King is. They're gonna do their research.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, before the game, and then they already. So how y'all get your kids together to be ready for these out of town type of games? You know what I'm saying? Because I think it's dope to have out of town games.
For me, I like doing it because, like you said, it gives them an experience.
No doubt.
So, like when we played Carmel last year, we lost an OT, but
Yeah, that
the
was a
kids
tough one. I watched that
never
one,
stopped
too.
talking about that game.
Yeah,
you
I
know what I
watched
mean?
that one.
Like they were like, "Coach, the crowd, it was crazy. It was so many people there." Like so, like for them, I love to give them an experience because it's high school. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no doubt.
And like some kids will never play beyond high school, so
doubt.
giving them that experience is great. But just getting them ready, we prep like anybody else. Like if we was to play Cass or anybody, we gonna watch film on the guys and
Okay.
do our homework. And
So it's basically the same type
of thing.
Yeah.
Guys gonna follow each other though. So like on Twitter, if they know who their best player, they gonna start following each other and go from there. But yeah, that's kind of like how it goes with some
Okay.
of those out of town games.
Okay. Shout out to Eric Royal for the 600 stars,
Man,
man.
these some big time games. Like y'all ain't just playing anybody.
Yeah,
like,
that's what
out
I'm
of
saying,
town.
like, that-
y'all
And
And we
playing
need a
top
week
10.
2, man. We need a
Yeah.
week 2.
They
I've been
can't
trying
find no
to.
games.
I've been trying to find somebody to play week 2. They wouldn't play us week 2, man. I called St. Ignatius in Ohio, St. Ed's. St. Ed's told me, I was like, I emailed the coach, can we play? He said no, and I said, well, can you tell me why? Because we both are open. And he just said, not interested. And I'm just like, I don't understand, because they played Cash like 3 years ago. So I'm like, why we can't play?
Right, another
So
team, yeah.
it's just right now, we trying to find a week 2 opponent, man. And at this point, anybody who want to play,
There
I
it
guess
is.
we'll play it because we need somebody, we need a game. So
Yeah.
Week 2, man.
Anybody wanna play, let us
Anybody
know.
want to get on, man? Week 2,
3,200.
man.
Don't let me go get my gold tone,
Hey,
man.
man,
You gonna
don't-
put it on the floor now.
Y'all know who to tap in with, man.
No
Coach
doubt.
Spence, man. He said
Yep.
it's open, man. You want the smoke? Come and get it. Come and get it, man.
Chasing Destiny says, shout out to Coach Don, does a lot for the kids.
Oh, that's what's up. That's my girl right there. Her
Indiana
son
Falls.
is a GOAT.
Yeah. Yeah. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in, man. Continue to like it, follow, share, all that
So
good stuff.
we can't have you here, Coach Spence, and not ask you about
Oh, yeah.
the game. The game. Y'all play it every year. Biggest game in the city. every year, King and Cass.
Yeah.
Like, just talk to the people a little bit that don't know about that game, like, you know, the magnitude of the King Cass football game.
Yeah, like it's big, man. It's deep. You know, the rivalry, it goes back to the 70s. You know what I'm saying? And so it took a little bit of break. I want to say late 80s, early 90s, and then it got back on.
Okay.
So if you talk to some guys that were like in the late 80s, 90s, they'd be like, "Oh, we ain't play Cass the King because the division switched up."
Okay.
But man, no, it's intense, man. Like they call us Queen, you know what I'm saying? We call them Grand River.
Grand River.
They want to beat us, we want to beat them. You know what I mean? Like you don't want to lose that game. The week of preparation is different. It's really intentional to win that game, you know, because it's bragging rights.
Yeah, no doubt.
And if you lose that game, like I think the year before they beat us 2 games straight. Last year we beat them 2 games straight. So like you got to eat that for the whole year. So they hungry right now. You know what I'm saying? They gonna want to come get at us. You know what I'm saying? And we open, like, let's go. You know what I'm saying? Like we got to be ready for it.
No doubt.
So that's just how it goes. It's back and forth, and you know. It's like if you go to Cass, you know what it is. Like you gotta come see King, and if you go to King, you know you gotta see Cass. So it's like you gotta pick like where I want to go. You know what school do I want to go to? That's just you know what it is, man. If you pick Cass, you know like all right, that's
I
what
gotta
it
see
is.
the 3200. I gotta hear tone.
I mean,
Vice versa.
it even trickles down to the band. Like,
Yeah.
the bands be out there, like, you know what I'm saying? We got to play better than them over there. Like,
Everything. It started with academics. It started with who's smarter than who. So when the MSAT programs first started and Cass was always Cass, like it went from like we smarter than you, and then from there, like the rivalry like went crazy. Like in the 70s it was there, but like it went crazy in the 90s, like when they started playing in those 90s, and so yeah.
Man, that one of the biggest games in the state, man. You know,
Absolutely.
And Ferndale, man, who would you look at as y'all arch nemesis in Ferndale? Who's the rival for Ferndale right now?
Farmington, Berkeley.
Farmington.
Teams like that. We in the OAA Gold, so Farmington, Berkeley, Ferndale. We one of the big dogs in OAA Gold. So Farmington and Berkeley is like our rivalry game. But the games over there at Ferndale, man, they different. The environment is different. You get sold out crowds every game.
Yeah.
Night games under the lights is special. You know what I'm saying? We got a special thing going on with our community. Our entire community comes out and supports. So
No doubt.
you playing in a different environment. So I said I can't wait to get some of these kids and these youth organizations to invite these teams to our games so that they can see and feel the environment.
See, that's dope right there. Just like giving like that college
it's
energy to how these come to because I'm you have kids come to a King Cass game, somebody gonna go to King of Cass. That's simple.
Definitely.
Just the energy that when you walk into there, it's like, oh. I mean, King a big field too. So.
Ferndale, man, when Ferndale is lit,
oh yeah,
it's
lit, man. I remember years ago, man, when Rashad Phillips played at Ferndale.
Yeah,
and I remember going to the basketball games there, and it used to be crazy. Like the atmosphere there was crazy at Ferndale, man. And Shad was a baller, man. Shout out to Rashad Phillips, man.
Shout out Rashad, man. He's from my neighborhood.
He's a baller, man.
Nice.
And it's like the gym used to just be, wall to wall, kids everywhere, man. So, it's definitely an atmosphere over there in Ferndale, man. I'm excited to see, what y'all do over there at Ferndale, D-Jack, man, because I know it's great things
I know
to
it's
come.
about to be something coming on. Over there,
man. We about to get it on, man. Just like you said with the basketball game, I want to give a shout out to Juan Rickman. Man, this guy got the first.
Juan.
Man, my guy Juan Rickman
nice
from
coach.
from East English, man, got Ferndale to the Final Four 2 years in a row. So we looking for 2 sport athletes. You coming to Ferndale, you're gonna be a state champion in football and in basketball. So it's a great look for you. You coming to college, man. I call it the University of Ferndale. So,
yeah, it is. You said
I'm
that.
glad you mentioned that, man, because it's like, even over in the King right now, it's like y'all got it going, football and basketball. Like,
Baseball too.
Does that make it easier for you as a coach, like where you can get some of those 2-star athletes and you can use basketball to kind of pull some of them kids over there?
I've seen a
Absolutely,
few
because
this year.
yeah, like TJ. TJ he played basketball. I mean, he's a football kid,
Right, that's why I said.
but he hooped.
Yeah, he hooped.
And so,
yeah.
like, if that's you, like, we have that for you as well. Because I mean, for us, we won our league this year. We were city champs in football, swim, boys swim,
shout out to
boys
that.
basketball, and track and field. So, like, you coming in with a pedigree of, we gonna win. You know what I'm saying? We gonna try to win and win our league. So it's perfect for those dual sport guys. Like I said, I ain't really trying to pull the kids. I want the best in Detroit. You know what I'm saying? If you we get kids that come from out of other places, but like if you in Detroit and you hoop, or you love basketball, but you're a football kid, come to King. You know what I'm saying? We gonna share athletes. And not only that, like we have really good academic program now. Like we're a tester in school, where you got to test to get in. But we have our MSAT program, which is math, science, and applied technology. We got the CISC program, which is computer information systems.
Okay.
And then we have our new program that just came in is M3, so it's sports medicine, marketing, and management.
Oh, that's big.
So like they actually, like if you want to go in sports medicine, you'll take a course your senior year. You have your classes aligned to that where you taking those electives. So like every teacher has an elective that they teach now to go with those. So we got like sports analytics, where you like looking at the analytical side of the game and, what if it's fourth down and this, what's the probability of them converting, stuff like that.
Do you use
So it's dope.
would you expect to use some of the students
I would
in that
love to.
program?
Yeah.
I would love to, cause I'm not that like nerdy like numbers do, but like when I just got back from Baltimore, I did an internship with the Baltimore Ravens for 2 weeks, so I was doing OTAs and mini camp with them, and like the interns there, dog, they got analysts that's like really into them numbers, man. Like they call, like John Harbaugh calls up and a guy really just tells him what the probability is. Like, yeah, we should go for it. Like I would love to have that.
Yeah,
That's what's up.
that's dope.
Yeah.
Caller, what up, though?
What up?
Who we talking
Who
to?
we talking to?
Tamar Miller.
What's the deal? What you got
What's
for
up,
us?
though?
Man, I ain't even about to say, but Ferndale gonna be bad this year. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Yeah, we in here, man.
D-Jack got his guy. They calling in.
Yeah, we here.
We ain't gonna say too much though. But
Okay.
y'all gonna be there.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
What you play? What position you play?
I play wide receiver, safety. Yeah.
Wide receiver and safety, man. What class are you in?
2025.
2025. Okay.
That's some young guys.
That's a young guy.
I
No
was
doubt.
just playing last weekend at SMSB with the Rams.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, Tamar. Okay, we gotta expect some big things out of you then.
Yeah.
He said, yeah. No doubt.
Hey, appreciate you calling in, Tay.
Yeah, that's a young guy right there, man. I'm telling you, man, young guys that's looking for a high school. Like one of the callers came in and said, picking your high school is one of the biggest decisions in your life.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, Ferndale. You can play. You an 8th grader. We got the top academics. And if you can play, we going to develop you. We going to get you ready for varsity. And, when we run a scoreboard up on some of these other teams, we going to get you in. We going to get you this film. You know what I'm saying? We going to get this film out to these colleges. You got to have film, Gotta have film. So, these 8th graders that want to play, come on. We got you.
Hey.
And we had somebody in the comments said, Coach Spence, you really the GOAT. You on here being humble.
He is, though.
He said,
Come on, Coach.
he said you need to go over your resume for the program over the last 7 years.
Shoot, man. Man, I don't know. Well, we went to the state championship 4 out of the last 6. We won 3. I won 4. I won 1 as a defensive coordinator and 3 as a state head coach. So that means we got like 6 districts, 6 regional titles. You know what I'm saying? Been to the semis and stuff like that. And it's great, man. You know what I'm saying? But like really, honestly, it ain't even really. It's really about it's my coaches and the kids. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm nothing without my assistant coaches.
No doubt.
And I'm nothing without the kids that believe in what we teaching them and giving them. So at the end of the day, I love being around them. I'm a teacher in the building, full time, and so, it's just great being around them. I'm learning from them. They keep me young, you know what I'm saying? And it's just great, man. So we just gonna keep it going, keep it moving. We want some 8th graders too, you know what I'm saying? I think the misconception with King is just like we so loaded, man. But I'll be honest with you, like I try to keep 55 on varsity and so they can play and get the film they need. You know what I'm saying? Like we ain't as loaded as everybody think it is. So like if you got somebody in here, Jonathan Slack, who's going to Michigan State, he played as a freshman. Dante Moore played as a freshman. I had a bunch of guys like that played as freshmen or competed. So don't think like, King good, so we ain't gonna be able to play. Like, nah, you can get in and get some time, man.
That work in.
Yeah, put that work in.
How my baby Fat Baby doing?
He gonna be all right,
That's
man.
my baby
He
right
tough.
there, man.
He
Shout
catch
out to
stuff in
Fat Baby,
traffic.
man.
He gonna be all right.
I seen a little, a couple footage. I try to keep up with.
Hey,
them.
look, and I could tell you had them boys in the weight room, man. Last time I seen Fat Baby, that's what I told him. I said, man, you look like you been in the weight room.
And he got more to go.